screen. Even smells are on the menu.
We've got 8 different scents in here, from flower shop, due to white gardenia, coffee, raspberry, burning rubber, gun smoke. Test them by just opening the valve, and then you'll smell the coffee smell coming out of there, which is pumped straight through to the auditorium.
4DX was developed by a South Korean cinema chain and made its debut in 2009. One of the first films to utilise it was Avatar. The technology has spread to more than 20 countries, and now it's arrived in the UK.
With the seats, we can start by making them all roll around a bit, so you can see that happening. Then on the seat effects, we can do whatever we want, so we can have a bit of face water, a bit of face air, so you'll start that, and all this can happen all at the same time, and all timed in with the movie.
Facility of IMAX. This is where we build the products, test them, and then we ship them out to all our customers.
So are you telling us that every single projector that's out there in the world comes from this place?
Yeah, we actually ship to over 52 countries. End of 2011, we were shipping about 6 systems a week. We get quite a lot through, and we've got massive capacity to increase if we need to. A lot of the Hollywood filmmakers are really getting turned on to the IMAX camera technology. What you're actually seeing here is our 3D digital production camera. Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about the camera? What's so special about this camera?
Well, this is the first fully integrated large format 3D digital camera. That means that we've got both cameras built in one box, and where previously the cameras were separated and you had to film through what's called a beam splitter, which is basically a mirror at 45 degrees.
And like a giant box, right?
The giant box. And the giantness of it made it rather difficult for filming and very cumbersome to travel with. So this camera here will be a very big advantage to the filmmaker, and that's it.
One of the neat things about this camera, because it's solid state, it actually starts capturing before you start shooting. So before you push the shoot button, it's constantly cycling capture. So if you're trying to capture something in wildlife, if you're waiting for the animal to do something, by the time they've started doing it, you push the button, you've missed it. So it actually captures before you push the button. What you see is definitely the latest, but on top of that, we're now considering the development of an IMAX 2D digital camera to supplement our film-based cameras and give the filmmakers the ability to capture, like they presently do with IMAX film cameras, but in a digital medium for obvious reasons. That second half of the IMAX experience is sound. Our sound is developed, again, ground up. So these loudspeakers, they're designed by us in-house to work specifically in the IMAX theater venue. If a helicopter is flying around the building, you want to hear it going in a circle around you. In IMAX, because of the discrete, uncompressed sound coming out of these things, we can move the sound around within the seating deck so that it gives you the feeling that you're experiencing it the way the filmmaker recorded it. We work with the filmmaker to digitally remaster the sound, taking advantage of our high dynamic range, so you get this reality that you can't get with other systems.
Wow, what are we looking at here, Brian?
This is our prototype laser projector, and you can sort of see here, you got a blue channel of color, you got a green kind of showing through here, and you got a little bit of red showing down there. They all get combined, and they get fed through the optical engine here, out through the lens onto the screen. It's a crude prototype. It's not reflective of what we would productize, but what it does do is show proof of concept, and we use it as a test bed to test out how far can we push the limits of the system.